Hello everyone, a very heartful greetings from Utkarsh platform. I'm Madhuri and I welcome you all on this platform of Utkarsh Civil Services in English. Today we are going to have a great discussion on the topic Rajasthan industry. As you all know that Rajasthan industry is a very important segment of Rajasthan economy, especially when we talk about Rajasthan economy. We will discuss here, we here not discuss only Rajasthan industry, because Rajasthan industry is a part of geography. You will read various industries just like cotton industry and sugarcane industry in geography, but here we are going to discuss here Rajasthan industry with the perspective of Rajasthan economy. So we are going to here discuss Rajasthan industry. Let's see which are the segments we are going to discuss here. Rajasthan industry. Rajasthan industry. There is a big difference in Rajasthan industry in geography and economic perspective. With the economic perspective, we will talk about various policies of Rajasthan industry. Secondly, we will talk about here special economic zone. We will talk about RIPS scheme, which are very important in this current scenario. 7th October 2022, RIPS has been declared. So we will talk about the RIPS, Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. Next, we will talk about one district and one product, which is very important scheme in Rajasthan industry. So we talk about Rajasthan industry contribution. Rajasthan industry contribution in Rajasthan economy. Then we talk about various industry policy of Rajasthan. Industrial policies of Rajasthan. There are 6 industrial policies in Rajasthan. 6 industrial policies in Rajasthan and 2 MSME policies are effective in current scenario. MSME policies. And very important thing that we will also talk about here RIPS, Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme, that is 7th of October 2022. Clear? So Rajasthan industry contribution in Rajasthan economy. Then we'll talk about industrial policy of Rajasthan. Secondly, we'll talk about SAGE, that is also known as Special Economic Zone. The concept of SAGE. Next, we'll talk about CSR provisions. What is CSR and CSR provisions? Next, we'll talk about various institution related with the development of industry. Just like RICO, RATSICO, RUDA. What is RFC? RATSICO, RUDA, RFC, Rajasthan Finance Corporation. Next, RICO, RSHDC, Rajasthan State Handicraft Development Corporation. We'll talk about all of these things. Comments? So here we are going to discuss here Rajasthan economic industry contribution in Rajasthan economy. Then we'll talk about Rajasthan industrial policy. There are 6 policies in Rajasthan and 2 MSME policies are effective in Rajasthan. So we'll talk about all these things. SAGE, Special Economic Zone, and very important, at which we will talk about RIPS, Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. Then we will talk about CSR provisions, corporate social responsibility, what is corporate social responsibility, and industry related institutions just like RASCO, RSHDC, RUDA and RFC, then RICO. So we will summarize this segment with the various schemes related with industry, just like Mission Niryatak Bano, RIPS RIPS scheme, Mukhyamantri Small Industrial Development Scheme. We will talk about all these schemes that are effective in Rajasthan. So let's discuss about contribution of Rajasthan industry, contribution of Rajasthan industry, contribution of Rajasthan industry to give the assistance and facilitation. There have been a very important segment that we will talk about industry department. Industry department. Here we can see that 3 level bodies are present in India, in Rajasthan. Firstly, industry department. Industry department. Now it is also known as Industry and Commerce Department. Secondly, district level committee. District level committee to resolve the disputes in Rajasthan. District level committee. Then next, state level committee. State level committee under the chairmanship of Chief Secretary. Chief Secretary. Under the chairmanship of DM, District Collector, District level committee, and state level committee under the chairmanship of Chief Secretary. Chief Secretary. As you all know that in Rajasthan 1944 industry department was formed. In 1944 industrial department was formed. Comments nahi hai. Industrial department was formed. Then it was renamed in 19th of August 2021. It was also renamed as Industry and Commerce Department. Industry and Commerce Department. Industry and Commerce Department. From 19th August 2021, Industry Department, which was formed in 1944, it is also known today as Industry and Commerce Department. So here are 3 level bodies: district level committee under the chairmanship of DM, and state level committees under the Chief Secretary. Chief Secretary. So write it down here that industry development in Rajasthan. In Rajasthan. To resolve the industry related disputes, there have been 3 structures in Rajasthan that is found in Rajasthan: Industry Department, District level committee, and State level committee. 1944 Industry Department was formed, and 19th August 2021 it was renamed as Industry and Commerce Department. A word commerce have been included in the Industry Department. So DM, District level committee, and Chief Secretary, State level committee, to resolve the disputes of the main objective of this committee was these committees was to resolve the industry related disputes. Industry related disputes. Industry related disputes. तो है तो हमने यहाँ 3 संरचना या 3 स्ट्रक्चर देखे हमने: 1944, then district level committee, and then state level committee. So here is this. Then we talk about the contribution in Rajasthan economy. Then as you all know that Rajasthan stands 10th position in India in the development of industry. So here Rajasthan rank is 10th in the development of industry. First rank is also come from the Tamil Nadu state. Then we can say that Rajasthan in the stand of 10th position. Industry contribution. Industry contribution in Rajasthan economy. In Rajasthan economy. In Rajasthan economy. First point we will see that Rajasthan stand first. Rajasthan stand first. Sorry, 10th position. 10th position in the development of industry. In the development of industry. Secondly, we can see that there are highest number of large industries in Alwar. So we talk about that highest number of large industries. Highest number of large industry are found in large industry. Highest number of large industries are found in Alwar. This is very important fact. Please note it down that in Alwar there are highest number of large industry. Large industry. But if we talk about small industry, that where is highest number of small industry? Highest number of small industry in Rajasthan. Small industries are in Rajasthan, are found in Jaipur. Both are important fact that if we talk about the large industries, number of large industry that is found in Alwar, and number of small industries are found in Jaipur. But if we talk about the city Kota, Kota is also known as that industrial hub, because various industries, variety of industries are much found in Kota. So we talk about Kota. Second point, third point and fourth point. Kota is known as industrial city. This is very important fact that Kota is known as industrial city. Why industrial city? Because variety of industries are found in Kota. There are highly variety in Kota, that is why it is also called industrial city. So what is the reason? Reason is that variety of industries are found in Kota. That is why we can say that Kota is also known as industrial city. These facts can be asked in prelims examination, so equally important. And if we talk about that in mains, if question is asked the contribution of Rajasthan industry in Rajasthan economy, then we will discuss here all of these points. Okay. Then come to the next point, that if we talk about that lowest number of industry, where is found lowest number of industry? Pramod, very good. Good evening. Lowest number of industry. Lowest number of industry is found in Jaisalmer. So it is very important fact, Jaisalmer. If we talk about that, highest number of large industry that is found in Alwar, and if we talk about highest number of small industry that is found in Jaipur. But Kota is also known as industrial city. Why industrial city? Because variety of industries are found in Kota. Next, lowest number of industries found in Jaisalmer. This is very important fact, please note it down. Then we will come to the next segment of Rajasthan economy industry. Have you written it all? Can we proceed from the next segment? We will talk about industrial policy of Rajasthan. Have you done it? Okay. Next, if we talk about that, next we talk about 6 point. 6 point is that Rajasthan has various district commerce center. There are 36 district commerce center in Rajasthan. 36 district commerce center in Rajasthan. But if we talk about sub-centers, it is 8 sub-centers of industry in Rajasthan. And what are these 8 sub-centers? Can you tell us what are these 8 sub-centers in Rajasthan which are established to facilitate industry in Rajasthan, to provide inputs and to provide facilitation in Rajasthan? There are 8 sub-centers of industry in Rajasthan. So what are these sub-centers? Firstly, if we talk about 8 sub-centers, Byawar. Firstly, we talk about Byawar. Second, Balotra. Third, Sujangarh. Second, Neemrana. Next, Makrana. Next, Kishangarh. 6 hooks. The remaining 2 sub-centers are Abu Road and Phalna. Abu Road and Phalna. Note it down, there are 8 sub-centers in Rajasthan. First is Byawar, then Balotra, Abu Road, Sujangarh, Phalna, Neemrana, Makrana and Kishangarh. So what are the objective of these sub-centers? Why they have been established? Why? Because the aim of this sub-center, the objective of these sub-center, the objective to establish these sub-centers are to facilitate and provide inputs to the Rajasthan industry. That's why these 8 sub-centers have been established. Industries. If a question is asked that why these sub-centers have been established, these sub-centers have been established because of the main objective to establish of these sub-centers are to provide inputs and provide facilitations to the Rajasthan industries, and they plays a major role in the development of industry in Rajasthan. Clear? So what are these? Byawar, Balotra, Abu Road, Phalna, Sujangarh, Neemrana, Makrana and Kishangarh. Clear? Okay. Next we talk about contribution of industry in GSVA. What is GSVA? Gross State Value Addition. These questions are highly asked in examination, that what are the contribution of industry of Rajasthan in the segment of GSVA, Gross State Value Addition. What is GSVA? Gross State Value Addition. Gross State Value Addition. So there we can see that its contribution in GSVA, there are two types of contribution. We can say at current prices and at constant prices. So very important fact, that what is the contribution of Rajasthan industry in the GSV at current prices. If we talk about it current prices, it is 27.31%. 27.31%. And if we talk about it constant prices, 27.76%. 27.6%. The question arises from here that the contribution at current prices should be higher, but it is shown that it is less than constant prices. Why this is happen? Because of COVID-19. The downfall in the current prices is shown because of COVID-19. So current prices, the contribution is 27.31%, and in constant prices the contribution is 27.76%. Is it clear? Okay. These question is highly asked in the prelims examination, especially RPSC has a favorite question. We can say that a favorite question can be framed from GSVA contribution in Rajasthan Economy Industrial. So next we come to the Rajasthan IIP. Rajasthan IIP. Rajasthan IIP. What is the full form of IIP? Index of Industrial Production. Index of Industrial Production. Index of Industrial Production. Index of Industrial Production. Let's see that we will not talk about here cotton industry, sugarcane industry and cement industry. You will read there in the Rajasthan geography. Here we will discuss Rajasthan industry here in the perspective of Rajasthan economy, not for the perspective of Rajasthan geography. Because if we read the various industry, we will read there in the Rajasthan geography, not in Rajasthan economy. Here we will talk about Rajasthan industrial policy, RIPS scheme, various schemes which have been launched by the Rajasthan government, and one district, one nation, one district, one product, which is very important here. So we will talk about all these things. Okay. Special economic zone and various institutions just like RAS, RICO, RUDA, RFC, all these we will discuss here. So what is IIP? Index of Industrial Production. It is an index that measures industries during a certain period of time. What is this? It is index which measures, it is a index which measures the development of industry, which measures the development of industry, which measures the development of industries within a certain period of time. Within a certain period of time. Certain period of time. So it is an index which is published on the monthly basis. It is published on the monthly basis and it is compiled on the monthly basis, and it measures the development of industry in Rajasthan. If we talk about its value, IIP value, at present IIP value is 134.65. 134.65. At present IIP value of Rajasthan is that IIP value of Rajasthan. IIP value of Rajasthan 134.65. It is IIP of Rajasthan, which is measured, compiled on a monthly basis. So begin, let's that IIP is compiled on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis. On a monthly basis. So if we talk about that, what are the sectors included in IIP? That very important fact that construction is not included in IIP. So what are included? Manufacturing, mining and power of, we can say power supply. These three sectors can be included in IIP. Construction sector is not included. Very important fact, कई बार प्रश्न पूछ लिया जाता है कि कौन सा सेक्टर इसमें इंक्लूड नहीं है. कंस्ट्रक्शन सेक्टर इसमें इंक्लूड नहीं है. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, माइनिंग एंड पावर सप्लाई. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, माइनिंग एंड पावर सप्लाई. IIP includes manufacturing, mining and power supply. Manufacturing, mining and power supply. Then what is not included here? Here construction is not included. So write it down with note that construction sector is not the part of IIP. Construction sector is not a part of IIP. Construction sector is not a part of IIP. Only manufacturing sector, mining sector and power supply is a part of IIP. Construction sector is not included in IIP. That is a very important fact that you have to remember this. Okay. So we have talked about all the Rajasthan's industry contribution in Rajasthan economy, and we have seen the various facts that is important in prelims examination. And we have talked about district commerce centers, that are 36 district commerce center in Rajasthan, and there are 8 sub centers which have been established, 8 places, that is Byabar, Balotra, Abu Road, Falna, Sujangarh, Nimrana, Makrana and Kishangarh. The objective of this established to these sub centers is that to facilitate and to provide inputs to the Rajasthan industry. Then we have seen the contribution in current prices and constant prices. It is 27.3% and it is 27.7%, 76% at constant prices. This downfall is because of COVID-19, because it is a trend that current prices is high rather than constant prices. But here we can see that constant prices contribution is high than current prices, because this downfall is shown because of COVID-19. Then we have talked about IIP. IIP is index of industrial production, which measures the development of industry within a certain period of time. It is compiled on a monthly basis, and the value of IIP of Rajasthan is today at present 13.465. And what are the sectors which are included in IIP? Manufacturing, mining and power supply. Construction sector is not included in IIP. That is very important fact. Okay. Next, we will talk about Rajasthan Industries. Rajasthan Industrial Policies. Rajasthan Industrial Policy. Industrial Policies. Rajasthan Industrial Policy. At present in Rajasthan there are 6 industrial policies are effective in Rajasthan and 2 MSME policies are effective. So we can see that 8 industrial policies are effective in Rajasthan, in which out of which 6 are industrial policies and 2 are MSME policy. So at present 6 industrial policy. We can make a chart here so that it will make easy to remember all these facts. First industrial policy of Rajasthan is, Rajasthan first industrial policy was 1978. Then if we talk about next policy 1978, second was 1991, third was 1994 and fourth was 1998. And we talk about that 1998 2010 and last one was 2019. Here we can see that there are 6 industrial policies are effective in Rajasthan at present and 2 MSME policy. MSME policy first one was 2015 and second one was 2022. Clear? 2022. So you have to remember a single important line of this. You have not here, you will not here talk about in depth of the policy because it is not asked in deeply. It is asked that first policy 78, it focused which policy has focused in khadi and handloom industry, which policy have focused on the privatization of industry, which policy have focused on the rapid industrialization of policy. So all of these facts you have to remember a single keyword from each policy. Clear? Okay. So first policy was 1978 and this main emphasis was to encourage the khadi and handloom industry. Handloom industry. So first industrial policy, it focused on the first industrial policy of Rajasthan. The first industrial policy of Rajasthan emphasizes on khadi and handloom industry. Khadi and handloom industry. Khadi and handloom industry. So first policy focused on the khadi and handloom industry. In fact, for the first policy of India also, India policy first was also focused on khadi and handloom industry. So there is a main motive of as well as Rajasthan policy and India policy is that it focus on khadi and handloom industry. Clear? Okay. Next, 1991 policy. It talk about 1991 policy. It emphasizes on agriculture and mining activities. Emphasized on mining and agriculture activities. 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 1991 policy focused on the mining and agriculture activities. Then we talk about 1994. It promotes the participation of private sector in the Rajasthan economy. Third industrial policy focused on the privatization focused on the private sector contribution in Rajasthan economy. Private sector contribution in Rajasthan economy. So you have to remember only keywords of each policy. You have not you don't have to read all of these depth in policy because it is not required in your examination. You have to remember the keyword of each policy. That first keyword was khadi and handloom industry. It was focused on khadi and handloom industry. Second, emphasized on the mining agriculture sector. Third policy, that is about 1994, it focused on the private sector contribution in Rajasthan economy. Clear? Then come to the 1998 policy. 1998 policy, it focused on the PPP model. 1998 policy, it focused on the groups of industry. It talk about the privatization. But 1998 focused on the groups. What are the groups? Industrial groups. It focused on the industrial groups to make industrial groups so that government will make easy policies for these area, for a very clustered area. Industrial group. Then 2010 policy focused on the privatization, and 2019 policy focused on rapid industrialization. Rapid industrialization. So we have talked about all the policies. That are 6 policies in Rajasthan. There are 6 policies are effective in Rajasthan. That is 1978, 1991, 1994, 1998, 2010 and 2019. You have to remember only keywords. That 1978 it was focused on khadi and handloom industry. Second policy we have talked about in mining agriculture sector. Third policy focused on the private sector. Fourth, industrial groups. Fifth policy focused on the privatization, and next 6th policy, which is we can say which is considered the last policy of Rajasthan industry sector. It focused on the rapid industrialization. Clear? As we all know that we have talked about 6 industrial policy, and there are 2 MSME policies also effective in Rajasthan. We also talk about MSME Act, which have been launched on the 2019 Act, and investment and turnover. Industry are defined on the basis of investment and turnover. We will also talk about all MSME Act. So talk about 1978, 1991, 1994, 1998 and 2010 and 2019. Okay. Then let's discuss MSME policy. MSME policies of Rajasthan. MSME policies of Rajasthan. There are 2 MSME policies which are effective in Rajasthan. First one was 2015 MSME policy. MSME policy 2015. Second one was MSME policy 2022. So you have to remember 2022, 17th September 2022. 17th of September 2022. So MSME policy 2015, it also said that it focused on registration of the industry. Registration of the industry. Just as last policy 2019 focused on the rapid industrialization, this MSME policy also focused on the rapid industrialization. Rapid industrialization. Rapid industrialization. Okay. Then you have to discuss about 17th September 2022 MSME policy in a detailed manner. Why? Because it is current policy and 2022 is not so much far year. You have to remember MSME policy 2020, that each word is very important. You have to remember only keyword all these policy. But 2022 policy you have to discuss at least 5 or 6 points, because in the mains examination it is also called, it is also a question is asked from MSME policy 2022. So we are not clear that where government will declare the next MSME policy. From 2 or 3 years. It is a static policy, it will remain 2022. Okay. Okay. Next, give the heading of MSME policy 2022. MSME policy 2022. MSME policy 2022. It was declared on 17th of September 2022. Declared 17th September 2022. The keywords you have to remember that for the first time in this policy, the provisions was made for SC, ST, women and weaker sections. So it is very important that for the first time in this policy, for the first time, first point is that for the first time, provisions are made for SC, ST, for SC, ST and women class of economy. So it is very important fact that for the first time provisions are made for SC, ST and women class of economy to facilitate industry for these sections, to provide inputs SC and ST and women section of the society, class of society. This policy also talk about rapid industrialization, but much important, very much important is that it talk about industrial clusters, to focus on industrial clusters. What are the clusters? A group of industries which is found at a single place, so that government will make easy policies at a same place. So industrial cluster concept have come in the policy of MSME. So you have to remember a keyword. What is the keyword? That SC, ST and women section, first time provisions are made in this policy. Then second, industrial clusters are also established in this policy. Second, a keyword come that industrial area hub, to develop industrial area hub, to develop industrial area hub. So you have to remember that industrial area hub is also concept have also come in the MSME policy 2022. Okay. Next, industrial clusters also discussed here, but in this policy MSME clusters also established. MSME clusters will also being developed in economy. Clear? So next keyword is that MSME clusters. First keyword is that for the first time provisions are made for SC, ST and women's class of society. सेकेंड दैट इंडस्ट्रियल क्लस्टर्स फोकस किया गया, इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया हब पर फोकस किया गया और एमएसएमई क्लस्टर्स को बनाने की बात की गई थी. ओके. नेक्स्ट लास्ट पॉइंट which is very important, that to ensure industrial product famous for local to global concept, इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्ट को लोकल टू ग्लोबल रिकॉग्नाइजेशन मिले, इसलिए ये इंश्योर किया गया कि इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी इस पॉलिसी में कि इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्ट्स को फेमस किया जाए फ्रॉम लोकल टू ग्लोबल, लोकल टू ग्लोबल, local to global. So these are very important facts that first time provisions are made for SC, ST and women section of the society. It focused on the industrial clusters, it focused on the industrial area hub, it focused on the MSME clusters, and then to ensure industrial product famous for local to global concept, local to global concept. These are very important facts that you have to remember these. Okay. Last but not the least, it also focused on the marketing of product. Marketing of product, marketing of product. It encourage, this policy encourage the marketing of industrial product, industrial product, marketing of industrial. So let's see, the keyword is that marketing. Note it down so that we can proceed from the next segment of Rajasthan Economy segment. After this, we'll talk about MSME Act. MSME Act. Have you all written it? Have you all written it? देखिए ये क्वेश्चन मेंस में भी पूछा जा सकता है. मेंस में कैसे पूछा जाएगा? इल्यूसिडेट द एमएसएमई पॉलिसी ऑफ 2022. 5 मार्क क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है. 10 मार्क्स में तो नहीं बनता, 5 मार्क में क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है. तो 5 मार्क यू हैव टू एटलीस्ट राइट 5 पॉइंट्स इन दिस पॉलिसी. यू हैव टू रिमेंबर 6 पॉइंट्स, बट at least 5 points must be there in your exam in 5 mark questions. So mains questions, write it down, the mains question, that mains 5 mark. What question can be framed here? That elucidate the recent MSME policy of Rajasthan. MSME policy of Rajasthan. Elucidate the MSME policy of Rajasthan. This question can be asked here. Okay. Elucidate the MSME policy of Rajasthan. Mains question can be asked from here. Elucidate the recent MSME policy of Rajasthan. The question can be asked in 5 marks. Okay. So we can also highlight here. September 17th, 2022, this MSME policy was declared. The first line should be here written it that the first line should be from the declaration of this policy, that 17th of September 2022 this policy was declared, which is also known second MSME policy of Rajasthan. For the first time in this policy, provisions are made for SC, ST and women class of society. It focused on the industrial cluster, it focused on the industrial area hub, it focused on the MSME clusters, and it focused on the industrial product make recognition to the local to global concept. And the last one is that encourage the marketing of industrial product. Okay. So these facts are important as well as prelims and mains. So industrial policy we have discussed. 2015 policy focus on the registration of industry and rapid industrialization. Second MSME policy we have discussed in the detail. Clear? Okay. Write it down, then we will talk about MSME Act 2019. MSME Act 2019. MSME Act 2019. Okay. Let's discuss MSME Act. What is MSME Act and what is the full form of MSME? MSME Act. MSME Act 2019. But here we can see it is a very important that it is also included in flagship schemes of Rajasthan. So its enforcement and its provisions are equally important as flagship schemes. So what is our full form of MSME? Micro, small, medium enterprises. Facilitation, the full form of this act was facilitation of establishment and Operation Act 2019. It was passed in 2019, so we can highlight this MSME Act. Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise Facilitation and Establishment and Operation Act 2019. So it was passed in the year 2019 because of to provide give assistance and facilitation to the industry in Rajasthan. So the objective of this act was to objective of this act was to provide inputs and facilitation to the industry of Rajasthan. Okay. The aim was to establish this act was to provide inputs to the industry and facilitation the industry of Rajasthan. It was passed in 2019 on July in 2019, and we can say that this act has described micro, small and medium enterprise on the basis of turnover and on the basis of investment. So there are two criteria, turnover and investment, that micro, small, medium enterprise have been categorized. So let's see the concept that how it can be categorized. Micro, small and medium enterprise. Firstly, micro enterprise. Micro enterprise, an enterprise whose turnover is we can say that micro enterprise is described on the basis of turnover and investment, whose turnover is 5 crore and whose investment is 1 crore. Investment is 1 crore. 1 crore rupees or less than 5 crore and investment is 1 crore. So circle these facts that 1 crore turnover and investment is 1 crore. Let's see that turnover is higher, always higher than investment. Okay. $1 crore and 5 crore. Then if we talk about small enterprise is that an enterprise whose turnover is 50 crore. whose turnover is 50 crore. Clear? 50 crore and investment is less than 10 crore. Less than 10 crore. So it is also important that 10 crore and 50 crore. Micro, small, and next come to the medium enterprise. Medium enterprise. It is also described as it is also classified in the terms of investment and in the terms of turnover. Investment and turnover. Then medium enterprise. Medium enterprise. Medium enterprise is also classified on the terms of turnover and on the terms of investment. So what is the turnover? Turnover is 250 crore and investment is 50 crore. Turnover 250 crore. 250 crore. And investment 50 crore. Investment 50 crore. 250 and 50 crore. So we have seen that in this Act of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Facilitation and Establishment and Operation Act, it described the micro, small and medium enterprise on the basis of turnover and on the basis of investment. We also can make here table also that so that it can be easy to remember. Here we can see that there are 3 districts have been divided. There are 3 micro, small and medium enterprise have been divided here. So we can see that first is micro, second is small and third is medium. Third is medium. On which basis? First is investment and the second criteria is turnover. Turnover is always greater than investment. Investment is less and turnover is higher than. So what is the investment? Investment and turnover. Investment is for micro industry, investment is 1 crore. Small it is 10 crore and for medium it is 50 crore. And we talk about the turnover, you have to multiply it 5 times. 1 crore and it is 5 times is 5 crore. 5 crore. 10 into 5, 50 crore. And 50 into 5, 250 crore. So it will be easy to remember. Also highlight this. Micro, small and medium. 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 1 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore, 50 crore, 50 crore and 250 crore. In which act? MSME Act. MSME Act. MSME Act 2019. MSME Act 2019. Which was MSME Small, Micro, Small, Medium Enterprise Facilitation of Establishment and Operation Act 2019. So an enterprise is whose turnover is 5 crore and investment is 1 crore, it is categorized in micro industry. Small industry enterprise is that whose turnover is 50 crore and investment is 10 crore, that is called small enterprise. And if we talk about medium enterprise, turnover should be to 50 crore or less than and investment should be 50 crore or less than. Clear? There is a term that you have to face in your books that declaration of intent. Declaration of intent. These terms have been described in this MSME Act. What is declaration of intent? If a person wants to establish industry in Rajasthan, then he have to declaration. He have to issue a declaration of intent, and when approval is made, when approval is given by the Department of Industry, then he or she should be given acknowledgement certificate. Acknowledgement certificate. Acknowledgement certificate. So these are the very important keyword that have been described in MSME Act. What is declaration of intent? An enterprise, to establish an enterprise, the entrepreneur has to issue a declaration of intent. To establish an industry, an entrepreneur has to issue a declaration of intent. A declaration of intent. Declaration of intent shows the willingness to establish an industry in Rajasthan. And when the approval is made, then Department of Commerce issue an acknowledgement certificate. And on getting final approval, an acknowledgement certificate is given to the entrepreneur. An acknowledgement certificate is given to the entrepreneur. An acknowledgement certificate is given to the entrepreneur. So these are very important keyword which have been described on the MSME Act, Facilitation and Establishment Operation Act 2019. Is that clear all of you? Is that clear to all of you? Next we talk about BIP. What is BIP? Tell me the BIP. What is the full form of BIP? Bureau of Investment Promotion. Bureau of Investment Promotion. Investment Promotion. Bureau of Investment Promotion. It is also called in short form BIP. What is BIP? BIP works as an investment agency, investment promotion agency. It works as an investment promotion agency. Investment promotion agency. Investment promotion agency. When a person who is interested to invest in Rajasthan plus 10 crore, you have to take a permission from BIP. BIP was established in 1991, and 1991 its headquarters is in Delhi. It is a central level agency, not in Rajasthan, central level agency BIP, who works as an investment promotion agency. And if a person who is interested in Rajasthan and he or she invests in Rajasthan plus 10 crore investment, then he or she should have to take a permission from BIP. BIP was formed in 1991. It was formed in 1991. You have to take approval. You have to take approval. You have to take approval plus 10 crore investment. Plus 10 crore investment. You have to take approval if you are interested in Rajasthan, you have to establish, you are going to establish in Rajasthan industry, and then you have to take a permission. If your investment is plus 10 crore, higher than 10 crore, then you have to take permission from BIP, and BIP was established in 1991, and it is a central level agency which works in Rajasthan as well. Okay, Bureau of Investment Promotion. It is BIP, Bureau of Investment Promotion. Next, come to the second segment of Rajasthan, export in Rajasthan. एक्सपोर्ट इन राजस्थान. राजस्थान में एक्सपोर्ट की क्या हालत है ये भी देख लेते हैं हम. एक्सपोर्ट इन राजस्थान. There is a index which is published every year. We can say that export preparedness index, which is published by Niti Aayog. And in the landlocked states, Rajasthan stands 6th position in India overall. However, Tamil Nadu is the first position in the development of industry, but in the landlocked category, Rajasthan stands on 6th position in Rajasthan. So, export in Rajasthan, what is the contribution of export in Rajasthan? That we can say that top 5 commodities are there in Rajasthan which have 50% plus contribution in Rajasthan export. So, there are 5 commodities. There are 5 commodities. There are 5 commodities which have 50% plus 50% contribution in Rajasthan export. In Rajasthan export. In Rajasthan export. So, what are these commodities? You have to remember that 5 top commodities which have plus 50% contribution in Rajasthan. Then we have talked about, we can say that the first one is engineering products. Engineering products. Engineering products. The second one was textiles. Textile. Third one was handicraft. Handicraft plays a major role in export, especially there are in Rajasthan there have so much work for handicrafts, and these plays an important role in export. Rajasthan, the first top commodity was engineering products. The second top commodities was textile, and the third was handicraft, metal. Then fourth one was handicraft. And the fifth one was chemical product. These are 5 commodities which have plus 50% contribution in Rajasthan export. Engineering products, then second one was textile, third one was metal, fourth handicraft, and fourth one was chemical product. Okay, and you have to remember these 5 commodities with a single trick, that ETMHC. You have to remember these code word, ETMHC: engineering, textile, metal, handicraft, or chemical product. Okay, chemical product, ETMHC: engineering products, textile product, metal product, handicraft, and chemical product. Now we'll talk about export preparedness index, which is published in Rajasthan in India by Niti Aayog. The index was export preparedness index. Export preparedness index. It is also known as Niryat Tatparta सूचकांक. You have also heard by the name Niryat Tatparta सूचकांk, export preparedness index. It was released by Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog is a very much important body. Niti Aayog released. It was released by Niti Aayog. Then what is the position of Rajasthan in Export Preparedness Index? As I already told that in Export Preparedness Index, Rajasthan stands 6th position in landlocked countries. In landlocked countries, Rajasthan stands 6th position. 6th position in the category of landlocked states. Landlocked states as just like Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, these are landlocked states. So Rajasthan stands 6th position in the category of landlocked states. Landlocked states. Clear? Export Preparedness Index is an index which is released by Niti Aayog and it was released on July 2023. In 2024 it has not been released yet now, so we have data only 2023. So 2023 data says that Rajasthan stands 6th position in the category of landlocked states in Export Preparedness Index, and top 5 commodities plays a major role in the export of Rajasthan, and it has 50% plus contribution in Rajasthan economy. That is a very important fact in Export Preparedness Index. Clear? Okay. So question can be framed from here that, what question can be framed that, means question can be framed that tell the contribution of export in Rajasthan. It can be asked in 5-mark question. So question can be framed here that tell the contribution of export in Rajasthan. What is the significance of, so we can also modify this question that what is the significance of export? What is the significance of export in Rajasthan economy? So question can be asked in 5-mark. Question is not framed here in 10 marks. So question can be asked in 5-mark that what is the significance of export in Rajasthan economy? Clear? Okay. Next, we have done with Export Preparedness Index. Now we will talk about SAGE, Special Economic Zone. Write it down here. Okay. Now we'll talk about SAGE, Special Economic Zone. SAGE, Special Economic Zone. Special Economic Zone. And why we read here in the economy of Rajasthan? Because SAGE plays an important role for the development of industry. It plays a major role in the development of industry. How can it plays a major role? Because Special Economic Zone develop the rural areas, and they develop rural area as a industrial hub. This model was brought in India by the China. In 2000, India adopted this model from the China, and in Rajasthan 2003 policy are being play a very important role for SAGE. So there is a 2000 model was brought from China. When it was brought? In 2005. 2005. Sorry, 2000. But in India, SAGE Act was passed in 2005. But in Rajasthan, SAGE policy 2003 is effective in Rajasthan. What is SAGE? Special Economic Zone. These are the areas within the countries, at least within the state. What is these? These areas are generally tax-free zone. Tax-free zone. Government declared SAGE as a tax-free zone to develop the industry at a very initial age, because you know that very initial age maximum industry become fail. Why they failed? Because they have less money, they have unexperienced, and they have so much pressure of government instructions and government laws and rules. So that's why SAGE policy have been come here to develop the industry in Rajasthan. Just as you have heard that Boranada, Boranada, Somani sage, है ना? You have also heard RNB sage. These are very important sage. Sitapura, very important sage. Sitapura is a very rural background village, very important, very small town, which we have not heard so far. But after the sage policy have implemented in Sitapura, today sage has become the more and more popular for the gems and jewelry in Rajasthan. Why this has happened? Because of special economic zone model. This model was very successful in China, so that we have adopted here in Rajasthan in India also. In Rajasthan, there is 2003 policy is effective in Rajasthan. So write it down. The objective of the SAGE was to establish establish and facilitate industry in Rajasthan. Industry in Rajasthan. So write it down that these are such areas. These are such areas within the country or state, where tax is not levied. In short, we can say that SAGE are such areas which are declared as a tax-free zone. So we can also say that these are tax-free zone. In the initial period of time, for example 2 or 3 months, government will not take any type of transfer fees and various type of taxes. They are generally tax-free zones. But after that, sometimes 3 or 4 years, government can take here fees also, taxes also. But initial year, government will not take any type of taxes or any type of fees. Write it down. SAGE, also called as tax-free zones. It is also called tax-free zones. Tax-free zone. And it is also called deemed foreign territory area. Deemed foreign territory area. territory area. Deemed foreign territory area. कब तक पढ़ाएंगे बच्चे? अभी हमारी 9:30 तक क्लास लगेगी भी है ना, 9:30 तक हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे. 9:30 10 o'clock 10 भी बज सकते हैं, तो 9:30 तक हम क्लास करेंगे जब तक हमारा टॉपिक कंप्लीट हो जाता. ठीक है. हाँ, सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम. वी विल ऑल्सो टॉक अबाउट सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम. सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम, व्हाट इज दिस? It is a act. In fact, it is a act which was declared in which was passed in 2011. In Rajasthan, Single Window System Act was passed in 2011. What is the objective of Single Window System? You know that Single Window System Clearance Act was passed in 2011. Why it has been passed? The main objective of this act was to make the process of establishment of various industry easy and quick. आसानी से किसी भी इंडस्ट्री का एस्टेब्लिशमेंट हो सके, इसलिए सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम लाया गया. एज यू नो दैट इफ अ इंडस्ट्री इज गोइंग टू बी सेटअप, देन दे हैव अ पर्सन हैज़ टू टेक सो मच परमिशंस फ्रॉम NGT एंड फ्रॉम ट्रांसपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट. various permission have been taken from the person, but single window system is a made provision that a person have to take a permission on a single window, so that the provision have come that it make the process of establishment of industry very quick and easy. So single window system have been come here. Okay. We also talk about single window system after this SAGE concept. Then question can be asked in main. What question can be asked? Mains question can be asked that how question can be framed from SAGE that write down the significance of SAGE. Significance of SAGE. Significance of SAGE. These question can be asked on 10 marks or these question can be asked on 5 marks. If question is framed 10 mark, then you have to discuss all the SAGE in Rajasthan which are operated by RICO. You all know that RICO has established various SAGE in Rajasthan, just like Sitapura, Boranada, Somani, RNB, है ना, Vatika, which is very proposed in Rajasthan Economic Survey. Vatika SAGE in Jaipur is in proposal way. So you have to write it down all the SAGE operated by RICO. So question can be asked right around the significance of SAGE. How can we frame this question? Then if question it is asked, you have to write it down that definition of SAGE. Structure, what can be structure here? That you have to write it down the definition of SAGE. Definition of SAGE. It should be your introduction in the part of your question. So definition of SAGE, you have to write it down. Then question has asked the significance. So main body of your question should be of significance. Significance. Then question is of 10 marks. You have to write it down in a very 100 or 150 words. So you have to give an example of SAGE which are operated by RICO in Rajasthan. By RICO in Rajasthan. RICO in Rajasthan. For example, just like Sitapura. With example, you have to prove that you also have the detailed knowledge of SAGE. You have not. इसका मतलब एग्जामिनर को पता है कि आप इसमें धूल में लट नहीं मार रहे. You have to write down the significance. Significance लिखने के बाद you have to write it down the examples. That Sitapura, Boranada in Jodhpur, Boranada, Somani, RNB SAGE, Vatika SAGE. That is sufficient. So you have to frame this question with the 3 part of the question: introduction, then main body, then conclusion. In introduction, you have to write it down the definition of SAGE. Main body, the significance of SAGE. Significance. What is the significance of SAGE? Significance, you also know that what is the significance? That significance of sage is that it promotes export in Rajasthan, it makes easy and quick establishment of industry, it promotes rural development, because you also know that Okhla, you have heard about Okhla. If we talk about Okhla, you must not have heard this place Okhla, why not? But you have heard the place Noida. Have you heard Noida? Very good. Okhla is not heard because this is a very rural area in India, and it is a village, it was village in UP. But Okhla is currently known as Noida. Why Noida? Government said that please set up the industry on Okhla, but no one was interested to set up industry in Okhla. Why? Because why a person should establish an industry in a rural place where there is no market? There is no market. Rural क्योंकि दूसरा यहाँ पर हम कह सकते हैं Noida is also known, is previously known as Okhla. Let's see the full form of Noida. Let's see the full form. Noida, New Okhla Industrial Development Area. When we talk about the industrial development, Noida is a topmost city in India which have been established as an industrial hub. So this is the concept that government apply the siege rule in Okhla, and now Okhla, which was a rural area previously, which is already known as Noida in India, and it is a very important concept that this also concept is applied in Rajasthan also. Sitapura is a very rural area. It was not heard anyone, but now Sitapura is known as an industrial hub. Why? Because it is known gems and jewelry. If a person have to bought gems and jewelry, they have to go Sitapura because it is known for gems and jewelry. So this concept is very important. It is highly popular in Rajasthan, in India, not only in India but also in Rajasthan. Clear? Okay. So we will talk about the significance of sage. What is the significance of sage? Significance to develop industry. First significance of sage was significance. The first significance of sage was that to establish, to develop industry. To promote export. Next, we'll talk about that residential area should be free from pollution. Residential area should be free from pollution. How we can see that? Now people don't take any interest to set up industry in Delhi. They are interested to set up their industry in Noida. Why? Because there are very much pollution, there are very much crowd here. So people are interested to live in a peaceful place, that is Noida, and also it is known as industrial hub. So residential area, just like Delhi should be free, Delhi has become free from the pollution because now people are not going there to set up industry, people are going there Noida to set up industry. So that is residential area should be free from pollution. Next, helpful in rural development. Sitapura, which was previously known as a rural area, but now it has been established because of sage. Helpful in rural development. Next, new employment have been generated. New employment and jobs have been created because of sage. We are writing here the significance of sage. First significance of sage was that to develop industry. Next, to promote export. A residential area should be free from pollution, helpful in rural development, and also generate new employment and jobs have been created because of sage. Clear? नेक्स्ट हम कह सकते हैं गवर्नमेंट के लिए रूल बनाना भी इजी होगा. ईज इन मेकिंग रूल्स and policies for the government. Okay, write it down all the important significance. Question can be asked, question can be framed in mains examination. Next, come to the various SAGE in Rajasthan. Various special economic zone in Rajasthan operated by RECO. So what are the SAGE? You have also heard the first SAGE was Sitapura. It is established in Jaipur, and it is also known for gems and jewelry. Okay. Next, Boranada. It is set up in Jodhpur, and it is also known for handicraft. Next, Boranada, we have write it here Sitapura, Boranada, then Somani SAGE. Somani SAGE is established in Alwar, and it is Somani is known for hardware and software. Okay. Third, Somani. Next, we talk about Mahindra SAGE. It is established in Jaipur, and it is also known. This SAGE is also known for IT industry. Clear? Okay. Next, RNB SAGE. RNB SAGE is popular for textile. Where it is? Bikaner. It is for textile. Next, one SAGE is proposed in Rajasthan Economic Survey, and SAGE name is Vatika SAGE. It is proposed in Jaipur, and it will be famous for IT industry. Clear? Write it down all the SAGE which is operated by RECO. First one is Sitapura, second Boranada, third Somani, fourth Mahindra, fifth RNB, and sixth Vatika. It is proposed. Also write it down, proposed. Sitapura, Jaipur, Gems and Jewelry, Boranada, Jodhpur, Handicraft, Somani Sage, Alwar Hardware and Software. Mahindra is set up in Jaipur. It is known for its IT industry. R&V Sage is established in Bikaner and it is operated by RICO also. Known for textile also, Vadika Sage is established, will be established in Jaipur, and it will be known for IT industry. Okay. Have you all noted down? Clear? Okay. Next, come to the says Rajasthan is a country where 2 foreign zone is operating. Can you tell me the zone of Rajasthan? Foreign zone. Rajasthan is the only state in India where 2 countries of zone are being operated. Can you tell me? Rajasthan is the only state in India where 2 foreign countries zone are functioning. Japanese and Korean. Have you know? This is very important concept. This is very important fact that Rajasthan, foreign zone in Rajasthan. Foreign zone in Rajasthan. Foreign zone in Rajasthan. So Rajasthan is the only state in country, Rajasthan is the only state where 2 foreign zone, are functioning. What is that? 2 foreign zone. First one was Japanese zone, and the second one was Korean zone. You have heard the place Ghilot and Majrakat. Have you heard ever it? Ghilot and Majrakat. Ghilot and Majrakat. Ghilot and Majrakat. This place is also known. The place belongs to Alwar. Both of them are in Alwar, Ghilot and Majrakat. So Rajasthan is the only state where 2 foreign zones are functioning, and the 2 zones are Japanese zone and Korean zone. We can see here various company just like Mitsubishi. You have seen the Mitsubishi, Nissin. These are companies. Daikin, Samsung is a Korean company. Samsung. In Alwar, Ghilot and Majrakat, you can see that there are these places are also known for only foreign zones, and all the companies is found Japanese and Korean. So dedicatedly these are also कह सकते हैं, we can say that these are 2 zones in Rajasthan, and Rajasthan is the only state in India which have these type of zones, and 2 zones of foreign are functioning in Rajasthan very properly. Says is a different concept, but here we can see that this is a different concept. As Vishan Ram have asked, Ram Khiladi Saini have asked single window system. So we will talk about single window system. What is single window system? And Single Window Clearance Act was passed in 2011 in Rajasthan. Why this act have been passed? Because the objective of this act was to make the process of establishment of industry easy and quick. Single window system is a window where a person can take all the permissions to establish industry in Rajasthan. And this is very important that Rajasthan is the first state in India that Rajasthan established, Rajasthan passed Single Window Clearance Act. Rajasthan has become the first state in India to pass this act, Clearance Act, Single Window Act 2011. So next we will talk about Single Window Clearance System. Single Window Clearance System. Single Window Clearance, yes, single window system. Single window system. To strengthen the single window system, today we can see that Rajasthan has established one stop shop also. तो वन स्टॉप शॉप है क्या, बेसिकली सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम के तहत स्थापित की गई दुकानें हैं. तो सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम, राजस्थान has become first state to pass the Single Window Clearance Act in 2011. To pass the Single Window Clearance Act. Single Window Clearance Act 2011. The main objective of Single Window Clearance Act is to make the process of establishment of various industry quick and easy. So basically the objective of this act was passed, the objective of passing this act to make the process of establishment of industry quick and easy. Now an entrepreneur don't have to take various permissions from various department. If an entrepreneur wants to set up an industry in Rajasthan, he or she has to take a permission from a single window system, and this single window system is also known one stop shop centers in Rajasthan. To strengthen this act, to strengthen the single window system, today one stop shop have also established. One stop shop have established. Clear? Okay, that is single window system. Now we will talk about CSR. What is CSR? It is plays a major important role in the development of industry. CSR, the full form of CSR is corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility. What is this corporate social responsibility? Under the section of 135 of Companies Act 2013, there is a provision of CSR Act for all the industry, that all the industry who are profiting from more than 3 years, industry have to invest 2% of their net 3 years benefit in the corporate social. It can be spent on the education, the money can be spent on health sector, the money can be spent on education sector. It depends on the company that where entrepreneurs wants to spend money. So under the 135 section of CSR, Corporate Social Company Act 2013, there is a provision of CSR Act. And which company comes under this section? Let's see which company comes under this section. This section made a provision on Companies Act 1956, amend 2013. And this act section says, 135 section says, section 135 says that a company who is profiting for more than 3 years the company have to spend 2% of their net benefit to the corporate social, as a corporate social responsibility. It can be spent on each and other, we can say that it can be spent on education sector, it can be spent on health sector, and it can be spent on other various sectors. So under section 135 of Companies Act 1956 says that a company has to spend 2% of their net benefit. So corporate social responsibility, which company comes under this provision? Then we talk about companies whose annual turnover is more than 1000 crore. Companies whose annual turnover is more than 1000 crore. First provision is that companies whose annual turnover is more than 1000 crore, is more than 1000 crore, 1000 crore. A company which has annual turnover is more than 1000 crore, it comes under the provision of 135 section of Companies Act 1956. Next, companies whose total wealth is more than 500 crore, that company will come under the provision of CSR. Next provision is says that companies whose net benefit is more than 5 crore, that company will comes under the section of 135 of corporate social responsibility. Here talk about that we have written turnover, here we talk written it annual turnover, here we have written net benefit. So annual turnover should be 1000 plus, total wealth should be 5 crore plus, and net benefit should be 5 crore plus. All the companies which fulfill these criteria will come under the section of 135 of Companies Act, and then they have to follow the CSR provision of this act. Then CSR provision says that under the provision of CSR, it says that companies will have to compulsorily bear 2% of their net benefit of 3 years. They have to spend 2% of their net benefit of 3 years. So let's write it down that the companies which come under this criteria they will have to spend 2% of their net benefit of 3 years. Net benefit of 3 years. Note it down, then we will come to the next part of our Rajasthan industry. Companies Act 1956 which is amended on 2013. Its section 135 says that a company whose annual turnover is 1000 crore plus, the company will come under the provision of CSR, and the companies whose total wealth is more than 500 crore will come under the section of 135 of Companies Act 1956, and the companies whose net benefit is more than 5 crore will come under the provision of 135 section of Companies Act, and the company will have to compulsorily bear spend 2% of net benefit of 3 years. Highlight this fact that they have to spend net benefit of 3 years. 2% of their net benefit of 3 years. This is very important fact. And to strengthen the company to comply this act 2019, in 2019 CSR body, CSR authority has also been established. So write it down with note to comply this act CSR authority has also established in 2019. CSR authority also established in 2019. Clear? Okay. Now we'll talk about RIPS, Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. Okay. Let's proceed here. We will talk about RIPS scheme. RIPS 2022. It was declared on 7th of October 2022. It was declared 7th of October 2002. Declared on 7th of October 2022. RIPS, what is the full form of RIPS? RIPS is also known as Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme. In short, we can say it is RIPS. RIPS has come in Rajasthan to facilitate, to give assistance to Rajasthan industry so that they can be established in a very quick and easy manner. So there is a provision in RIPS. What is the provision? To make RIPS 2019 comprehensive, it has been come. Why it has come? Because RIPS 2019 was older. RIPS 2019, to make RIPS 2019 very comprehensive. So this RIPS was 5th RIP. Why 5th? Because earlier RIPS have come from 2003, 2014, 2010, 2014, 2019, and the 5th RIP was 2022, which declared on 7th of October 2022. 2019, it was 17th of December 2019, and now it is 7th of October 2022. 7th of October 2022. Clear? 7th of October 2022, RIPS have been declared. RIPS full form is Rajasthan Investment Promotion Scheme, and the provision of RIPS was that it facilitates Rajasthan industry, it promotes export in Rajasthan, it gives financial assistance to the industry, and we can say that it promotes investment in thrust and sunrise sector also. You have heard about thrust sector or sunrise sector? Thrust sector is one of those sector which is where we can say that the high probability to growth. These are called thrust sector, and sunrise sector is a sector which are established at a very initial age, just like solar panel, AI sector. This is also called AI sector, and it focused basically on thrust sector and sunrise sector. So you have to learn the keyword. What is the keyword? Thrust sector and sunrise sector. It focused on, very important. If next we can say that if a person establish a company in Rajasthan, there is a 100% exemptions in fees. There is no land market fees, there is no land fee, there is no conversion fees. You have to run your business, that's all. The RIPS contribute to develop industry in Rajasthan, to promote investment in Rajasthan. That's why RIPS have come in 2020. It has come in 2003, 2010, 2014, 2019 and 2022. Clear? Okay. So provisions of RIPS, talk about when we write it down, the provisions of RIPS. Provisions of RIPS 2022. Question can be framed from question can be asked in prelims as well as in mains examination, that what are the objectives of RIPS 2022? What are the objectives? To make RIPS 2019 more comprehensive, to make 2019 RIPS more comprehensive, to promote export in Rajasthan, to promote investment in Rajasthan, and then we can say to promote areas like green hydrogen and green energy source of environment, so that it can also conserve environment also. So it also focus the conservation of environment. Why it is called it also discuss the conservation of environment? Because it talks about the green hydrogen policy, solar energy policy. So that we can say that it also this RIPS also talk about the conservation of environment also. And up to 75 exemption of stamp duty, up to 100% exemptions in we can say that 100% exemption in the market fees, land fees and etc. So first provision was that to make RIPS 2019 more comprehensive. Next provision, second provision is that to increase investment in Rajasthan. Very important point that it also ensured the 15% growth rate in 15% per annum growth rate in manufacturing and service sector. Manufacturing and service sector. There is no construction sector, manufacturing sector and service sector, and growth rate was 15% per annum growth rate in manufacturing and service sector. It also talks about. Okay. Next, fourth point is that 75% exemption. 75% exemption from stamp duty. And 100% exemption from land fees, conversion fees. 100% exemption from मार्केट फीस, जिसे कहते हैं मंडी शुल्क, मंडी फी, कन्वर्जन फी etc. This policy also talk about green hydrogen. It focused on green hydrogen. It focused on green hydrogen. In order to conserve environment. Clear? Last but not the least, RIPS also talk about Thirst and Sunrise sector. It focused on Thirst and Sunrise sector. Thirst and Sunrise sector. Thirst and Sunrise sector. Clear? Provisions of RIPS to 2022. To make RIPS 2019 more comprehensive, to increase investment in Rajasthan, 50% annual growth rate in manufacturing and service sector, 75% exemption from stamp duty, 100% exemption from mandi fees, conversion fees, and it focused on green hydrogen in order to conserve environment. Highlight the facts that green hydrogen. But you have to remember the keywords. Thirst and Sunrise sector, exemption from stamp duty, exemption from mandi fees and conversion fees. Next, it talk about RIPS comprehensive. 2019 को मोर ज़्यादा कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव बनाना इसका मेन फोकस रहा. Highlight these facts that it will be easy to remember all these facts. To make RIPS 2019 more comprehensive, to increase investment in Rajasthan. Next, investment in Rajasthan. Investment in Rajasthan. Next, 50% annual growth rate in manufacturing service sector, 75% exemption from stamp duty, 100% exemption from mandi fees and conversion fees. It focused on green hydrogen in order to conserve environment. It focused on Thirst and Sunrise sector. Thirst and Sunrise sector. Here also write it down. Earlier RIPS scheme. Earlier RIPS scheme. Earlier RIPS scheme. Okay. Now we'll talk about various institutions which contribute, facilitate various industry in Rajasthan. So make a heading that institutions to promote industry. To promote industry. First institution that come in our mind, that RAS. You have heard the full form of RAS. What is RAS? RAS, Rajasthan Small Industrial Development Corporation. Rajasthan Small Industrial Corporation. Rajasthan Small Industrial Corporation. RASICO was established on 3rd of June 1961. It was established on 3rd of June 1961, and the headquarter is established in Jaipur. Headquarter is established in Jaipur. What are the objectives of RASICO? Objective of RASICO. Objective. What are the objectives? Why RASICO has established? First, to develop small scale industry. The main objective of this RASICO was to develop small scale industry. small scale industry. The main primary function of RASICO was to promote small scale industry in Rajasthan. Small scale industry in Rajasthan. Next we can say that to develop industry in rural areas. To develop industry in rural areas. To develop industry in rural areas. Rural areas. To develop small scale industry, to develop industries in rural areas. Next we can say that the main objective of this RASICO was to promote marketing of small scale industrial product. To promote marketing of small scale products, small industry product, small industry product. Okay, to promote marketing of small industry. Then we can say that research work has also been done by RASICO. Research work has also been done by RASICO. Why we can say that? Because a research center has been established in Rajasthan in Jaipur. RASICO research center has also there. So we can say that research work has also done by RASICO. Various Rajasthan, we can say that various fairs have been also established by RASICO in Rajasthan. There we can say that on समय समय पर टाइम पर क्या लगाते रहते हैं, मेले का भी आयोजन करते हैं और इनके द्वारा किया जाता है. वेरियस सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ जो है यहाँ पर RASICO के द्वारा, RASICO has established a research center in Rajasthan. Then we can say that here inland container depot in Rajasthan, which are operated by RASICO. Inland container depot. Inland container depot. Air cargo complex also been there, which are operated by RASICO. Air cargo complex. Then you have also heard emporium. There are various showrooms of RASICO which promote handicraft to various countries, international level. They promote various handicrafts to local to international level. So we can say that emporium, Rajasthan Emporium. Rajasthan Emporium is also known as Rajasthali Emporium. This is basically showroom of RASICO. Emporium. When we talk about research center, in Rajasthan there is a research center in Jaipur. And research center of which is operated by RASICO. There have been so much research of handicrafts and other products, we can say. And there is inland container depot also, where Jaipur, Jodhpur, Bhiwadi, Bhilwara. But now 2 inland container depot also proposed in our economic survey, that is Balotara and Bikaner. In fact, it has been said that 2 inland container depots are proposed in Balotara and Badmer. But in Balotra, this inland container depot have been established. So you have to remember that Balotra and Bikaner is a two container depot which is in proposal phase. But Jaipur, Jodhpur, Bhiwadi, Bhilwara, there have been inland container depot. Next, come to the air cargo complex. Air cargo complex, we can say that in Rajasthan there is air cargo complex in Jaipur, which have been established in 1979. But there is one air cargo complex is also which is proposed in Udaipur. So that this is Raj Seco. Inland container depot, air cargo complex, Rajasthan Emporium. There is also inland container depot in Rajasthan which is operated by this is also operated, this is only operated by RAS Seco, but there is a also we can say that inland container depot in Dholpur which is operated by Indian Railway. There is a company, you have also heard Krill is also company which have established air cargo complex in Rajasthan, Jaipur, Jodhpur, Udaipur or Kota. And Kota. So other inland container depot Indian Railway also operated inland container depot by Indian Railway. It is operated in Dholpur. Where? Dholpur. And we can say Krill. Krill is a company which is that is Krabco Infrastructure Limited. Krill is a company. It is also established air cargo complex. Inland container depot in Jaipur, Jodhpur, Udaipur and Kota. So you have to remember all these facts also. Dholpur by Indian Railway, Jaipur, Jodhpur, Udaipur and Kota by Krill. And Krill is a Krabco Infrastructure Limited company. Clear? Okay. Next, come to the, you have also remember that in 1975, RAS Seco was given the status of public sector unit. In 1975, RAS Seco was given the status of PSU, public sector unit. Public sector unit. Okay. Next, come to the next institution, RICO. What is the full form of RICO? Rajasthan Industry Investment Promotion Corporation. Rajasthan Industry Investment Corporation. Rajasthan Industry Investment Corporation. RICO. You also that RICO was initially established on 28th March 1969. It was initially established on 28th of March 1969. 28th of March 1969, RICO was initially established as RSIMDC. It was initially established as RSIMDC. But in 1979, after 10 years, a dedicated institution has been framed, that is RSMDC, for only minerals. It was working as industry and minerals. IM, industry and minerals. Industry and minerals. It was dedicatedly working on RSMDC for minerals, but we can say 1980. RICO was established in 1980. 1980, after 1 year, a dedicated institution for industry was established and the name was RICO. So RICO was initially established as 28th March 1969 as RSMDC, but after 1 year, after 10 year, RSMDC, which was dedicatedly working on minerals, was established, and the 1980 a dedicated institution for industry development has been established in 1980. So we can say that RICO was established on 1st of January 1980. 1st of January 1980. Clear? This was the basic introduction of RICO. So RICO, we can say that the main objective of RICO was to establish to facilitate the industrial development in Rajasthan. It also operate various we can say that SAGE, just as we have noted down that Bornada, Sitapura, RNV SAGE, all these SAGE was operated by RICO, and we can say that agro food park is also being established by RICO. We can say that agro food park in Jodhpur, Kota, Ganganagar, and we can say Jodhpur, Alwar. ठीक है? Clear? Okay. It is RICO. Next, we'll talk about RFC. Rajasthan Finance Corporation. Rajasthan Finance Corporation. RFC. What is RFC? It was established on 17th of Jan 1955. Then headquarter is Jaipur. ठीक है? RFC established on 1955. 17th of Jan 1955. The main objective of RFC was to establish to facilitate loan facility to small, medium and micro enterprises. The main objective of RICO was to establish, to give objective, to give loan facilities, just as word is F, finance, to give loan facilities, to micro, small and medium enterprises. Micro, small and medium enterprises. Clear? Various schemes have been launched by RFC, just as Sempex scheme, Shilp Badi scheme, and we can say that Technocrat scheme, and Gold Card, Platinum Card is also being provided by RFC for their we can say credible customers. So various schemes have been launched by RFC. We can say various schemes of RFC. First one was technocrat scheme. Technocrat scheme. Next, Sempex scheme. Sempex, self-employment for ex-servicemen. Sempex full form is that self-employment for ex-servicemen. For ex-servicemen. For ex-servicemen. Third one is that Shilp Bari scheme. Shilp Bari scheme. Shilp Bari scheme. Fourth one is that gold, silver and platinum card. Gold, silver and platinum card. Next, top up scheme. Top up scheme. These are various schemes which have been launched by the RFC. RFC, Rajasthan Finance Corporation. Clear? Last, we can say your flexi scheme. Flexi scheme. Flexi scheme. Next scheme, we have to write it down, that RUDA. RUDA. RUDA full form, you have to remember that its full form is different from its mnemonics. Why it is different? Rajasthan Non-Farm Development Agency. Non-Farm Development Agency. Non-Farm Development Agency. Rajasthan Non-Farm Development Agency. And RUDA was established 1st of November 1995. 1st of November 1955. And what is the objective of RUDA? Objective. What are the main objective to establish RUDA? To provide means of non-agriculture livelihood in Rajasthan. To provide means of non-agriculture livelihood. Non-agriculture livelihood. Non-agriculture livelihood in Rajasthan. In Rajasthan. Write it down. क्लियर? क्लियर है? To provide means of non-agricultural livelihood in Rajasthan. RUDA mainly works in 3 sectors. 3 sectors में काम करता है. Basically, we can say leather industry, textile industry and minor minerals. Leather industry, textile industry and miners mineral. It mainly works in 3 sectors. In 3 sectors. 3 sectors: leather industry, textile industry and minor minerals. Minor minerals. Clear? Note it down. Clear? That is RUDA. Next, we have talked about RICO, RASICO, RFC and RUDA. Last institution is RIPB. RIPB, Rajasthan Investment Promotion Board. Rajasthan Investment Promotion Board. Rajasthan Investment Promotion Board. It was established in 2009 and the headquarters is in Jaipur to implement policies in Rajasthan, just like we have seen RIPS, RIPS. RIPB also facilitate RIPS 2022 because RIPS implementations is only based on RIPB. Full form is that Rajasthan Investment Promotion Board, that is established on 2009. Established in 2009. Next, headquarter is in Jaipur. Headquarter is in Jaipur. Main objective of RIPB was to promote investment in Rajasthan. To promote investment in Rajasthan. To promote investment in Rajasthan. Next, we can say that the second objective of RIPB was to facilitate of industry and provide them basic inputs Clear? To implement RIPS 2000, to implement and facilitate RIPS 2022. RIPS 2022. क्लियर है? नोट करिए. लास्ट but not the least, we also talk about RSHDC, Rajasthan State Handicraft Development Corporation. Last, RSHDC, Rajasthan State Handicraft Development Corporation. It was established in 1984. It was established in 1984 and headquarters is in Jaipur. Objective, what is the objective of RSHDC? To promote handicraft in Rajasthan. To promote handicraft in Rajasthan. To promote handicraft in Rajasthan. So here we'll talk about all the institutions related with the Rajasthan industry. We have also talked about RASICO, RFC, RUDA. So देखिए, let's see, we also what we have discussed here. First, we have discussed here Rajasthan industry. We have talked about Rajasthan contribution of Rajasthan industry. So we have seen there 3 level of body. First is industry department, second district level committee, and third is state level committee. State level committee under the chairmanship of Chief Secretary, district level committee under the chairmanship of district magistrate DM. Industries contribution in Rajasthan economy, we have seen that Rajasthan is 10th position in development of industry. Highest number of large industries found in Alwar, but highest number of small industries found in Jaipur. If we talk about Kota, it is also known as industrial city. Why industrial city? Because variety of industries found in Kota. There are so much varieties of industry. There is no districts in Rajasthan where is found so much of variety as Kota. Lowest number of industries found in Jaisalmer. Rajasthan district commerce centers have been established to facilitate industry and to provide inputs to all the industry. So 36 in the districts and commerce centers and 8 sub-centers have been established. What is 8 sub-centers? 8 sub-centers is established in Byawar, Balotra, Abu Road in Falna, Sujangarh and Nimrana, Makrana and Kishangarh. And the objective of these 8 sub-centers was to establish these sub-center was to facilitate and provide inputs in Rajasthan industry. Then we'll talk about GSVA contribution. Then we have talk about GSVA contribution at current prices and constant prices. Gross state value addition contribution of industry is found at 27.31% and in constant prices it is found at 27.76%. The downfall of these current prices is shown because of COVID-19. जनरली होता क्या है, करंट प्राइसेस ज़्यादा होते हैं, कॉन्स्टेंट प्राइसेस कम होते हैं, बट हेयर वी कैन सी दैट करंट प्राइसेस वी कैन सी दैट हेयर इज डाउनफॉल एंड हेयर इज हाईएस्ट, सो बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड-19. नेक्स्ट IIP, which we can say index of industrial promotion. It measures the development of industry with a certain period of time, and the value of Rajasthan IIP is that 1344.65. It is compiled on monthly basis. Which institution have been established? DES, Directorate of Economic and Statistics. This DES also established this IIP. It is compiled on a monthly basis, but remember the fact that construction sector is not included in IIP. It is not the part of IIP, but which is a part of manufacturing, mining and power supply is a part of IIP. Next, Rajasthan Industrial Policy, we have talked about 1978, which focused on the Khadi and handicraft policy. In 1991, emphasizes on the mining and agriculture sector. In 1994, it focused on the private sector contribution in the economy. 1998, it focused on the industrial groups, and 2010 privatization, and 2019 it talks about the rapid industrialization. Next, we have talked about MSME policies in Rajasthan. There are 2 MSME policies are effective in Rajasthan. First one was 2015 and second one was 2022. 2015 focus on the registration of the industry and rapid industrialization. We have to much focus on the 2022 industry, which focus on the 15% growth rate in mining and construction and service sector. For the first time, provision for SC, ST and we can say women class of society have been established to focus on industrial cluster, industrial area hub, MSME clusters also been there to ensure industrial product local to global and encourage marketing. Then we talk about MSME Act, which is very important. Micro, small, medium enterprises have been classified here on the basis of turnover and on the basis of investment. We are here, we can see that we have micro, small, medium. First 1 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore investment, 50 crore turnover, 50 crore investment to 50 crore turnover. MSME Act 2019. Then we talk about, we have talked about BIP, that is Bureau of Investment Promotion. It works as an investment promotion agency. Last, we have seen here export condition in Rajasthan and various institutions, SAGE, very important, special economic zone, and we also have noted down the institution in Rajasthan. First institution was, we have seen that RAS, very important, RAS. CSR provisions also important here. RAS के बाद हमने यहाँ पढ़ा था RFC, RICO, then RFC, then we have talk about RFC के बाद RS, HDC और ARUDA. So this is all for today. We have talked about Rajasthan industry. We have tried to cover each and every segment of Rajasthan industry. We can say that Rajasthan industry is we have seen that various cotton industries and sugarcane industries and cement industries, these industries you will read in Rajasthan geography. But here we have discussed this topic in the perspective of, for the perspective of Rajasthan, economic. So this is all for today. So it's a very humble request to each and everyone that please share this session so that all the students can access these classes for English medium students. It's a very important that this is a very innovative launching project that Utkarsh is providing to all the students. So thank you very much for all the students for your love. So please, as much as you can share, please share these sessions and share this live so that we can all the students can access all these classes. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.